This video is going to change your life. This video is going to shake up your soul. This video is going to be wake-up call for you. If you're stuck in your life and if you don't like your life, then this is the video you need to watch, because what I'm about to share is literally going to shake up your life. After this video, you're not going to be the same person. Let me start this video by saying brutal truth. If you are waiting for somebody to come and rescue you, then my friend, nobody's coming. No one is going to come and tell you to change your life. No one is going to hold your hand and tell you to do this, to do that. And no one is coming to give you a blueprint to follow to change your life. You know who is going to change your life? Is you. Is because of you, you are stuck where you are. And that was exactly my life 2 years ago. At 2 years ago, I was at my miserable state. I didn't like the job that I had. I didn't like anything about my life. I felt stuck. There was inside of me a fire, a creative fire. I wanted to do something, but I had no idea. I always lived in fear, scarcity, and confidence level was zero. And I didn't have a self-worth. I didn't even have this confidence to come on camera and speak like this. I am a completely different person. And let me tell you, nobody came. Nobody came to rescue me. Nobody helped me. All I did it by myself. You know why? Because when I decided that I'm going to stop living a life like a victim, things changed. And let me also tell you one thing. If you are not changing anything that you don't like about your life, which means you are choosing, you are accepting the life that you have, then you are accepting how miserable your life is and you are okay with it. But I don't understand, when you are a creator of your own life, why would you live in a stuck life? Why would you live a miserable life when life is so beautiful? Life is so beautiful. There are so many things that you can do. All the dream under the sun that you have, you can achieve all of them by just one change, your own mindset. When you decide to turn off that TV, to turn off that Netflix show that you binge watching, which doesn't do anything in your life, then turn off that goddamn TV and go follow your dream. If you know that you want to create a video, if you know you want to start a business, if you know that you have to quit your job, then why the fuck you don't do it? Why would you not do it? The big reason is because you are not changing yourself, because you are not wanting to do the work that is going to make you a better person. You know that you don't have time to apply for a new job. During the weekday, you don't have time. On the weekend, you wanted to go outside. You just wanted to have fun because it's an escape for you. And it was escape for me as well. Every weekday, I would be miserable about my job. I hate everybody at my job. I didn't like anything about it. And on the weekend, I would just escape. I would escape from my reality. I would buy endless things that I never needed because all that was doing is filling the void. That's all I was doing. Those materials I never needed. All I needed is a change. And I didn't realize until I actually made a change. And I am so blessed to say this. Every day when I wake up, I am so grateful to God to have this beautiful life because I changed everything about it. I stopped looking for someone to rescue me. And I know as a woman, we're always told that we are always the follower. We cannot lead. If I want to make a change in my life, maybe I should ask my husband. Maybe he can do something in his life that will beautifully change my life. No, that's his life. If I don't like my life, I need to make the change. I cannot look my kids to change my life. I cannot look hope from my friend. I cannot look hope from my family. Nobody. It's me. And what else made a huge change? When I stopped living a victim life. Everything is bad happening around me. Nobody is giving me a job. I'm a new in this country. Who's gonna give me a job? I have a language problem. English is not my first language. And the country that I live in is not my country. I was not born here. I came here, I looked for a job. Whatever job I got, I did it. And to be honest, I was getting all the best opportunities. But because I was so stuck in my victim mentality, I didn't see any of them. I didn't see any of those. All I was seeing is negative in every situation, and that was the reason that was keeping me low. Because I wasn't changing my reality. My self-worth was so low that I did not even have confidence to go for an interview. I would defeat myself. I will fail myself before even attempting anything. And I remember, if I look back on my times, I remember every time when I work on my confidence, everything worked out for me. But I wasn't looking for that. All I was thinking about staying in my victim life. And I was all this time self-sabotaging. And this is why I am here. Your big sister is telling you that there is so much more in life. And remember, life is so short. Why do you want to live a miserable life? Why do you want to go to the same job that you fucking don't love? If you don't love anything, why do you think you are stuck? You're going to a daycare and you're teaching there, but every single day you're hating your life. What's the purpose? You need to just believe in yourself and take actions. You can change your life, but rather than looking for somebody else to come and rescue you, you have the power within yourself to change your life. You know, your mind is made to self-sabotage you. Your mind doesn't crave creativity. Your mind doesn't crave change. Your mind loves the monotonous life. Your mind loves the simple task. He doesn't want to work hard. He doesn't. And you need to change your mind. We only use 1% of our brain. Imagine if we start using a 0.5 more. Your life will be a different person. You know, when I wanted to make the change, and as a mom, it was so hard for me to come up with a change. I was like, oh, I can change my life. I have a kid. How am I going to do all these things? I want to work out. I want to meditate. I want to exercise. I want to read books. Who has time? I have a child. I have a house. I have a full-time job. I don't have time. I decided that I'm going to wake up 5 in the morning. And now, hear me out. Old version of me would never in her entire life would wake up 5 in the morning. Trust me, I never woke up 5 in the morning. And now I wake up 4:30 every single day. So what made the change? Who did it for me? I myself. I decided that I wanted to change my life, and I do not want to live the life that I live. I'm not happy with it. And I want to change it. I want to live a better life. In 2 years, not only I changed my life, I launched my own business. I quit my job. I'm living a beautiful life. I meditate, I work out every single day, I read tons and tons of books, and I'm meeting, going to the networking event, I'm meeting and I'm talking to the wonderful people. How all these things happen? These all things doesn't happen all of a sudden because I decided to change my life. So next time if you wanted to wake up, next time if you wanted to go to gym and your brain tells you, but your hair is not washed, how are you going to look like with the oily hair? Your workout clothes are not pretty. Let's not go there. I don't think you should go there because it's already 20 minutes left. Who has a time to go there? But wait a second, did you have to go to work? Forget about the workout. How about we're going to do it in the evening? What your brain is doing is self-sabotaging you. Your brain doesn't want the change. Brain doesn't like the change. But I'm going to tell you something. Do every single day the hard things. Trust me, your brain will change. Every single day, tell yourself, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to change. Simple thing, if you wanted to start, if you drive to your work and you take the same route, I want you to take the different one. If you go to the same grocery store, I want you to go to the different grocery store. See how your brain will work. You will open up to a new experiences. You will open up to a new route. This is why, my friend, your brain, your mind doesn't want you to change. So that's why when your brain tells you you're not good enough for the business, people like you don't succeed, only rich people do the business, yada, 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 yada. It's all BS. I come from a very average family. I come from a family where nobody has done a business. I come from a family where they followed a traditional path. I come from a family where women didn't have that much voice. But I am always a person who breaks the generational cycle. I am kind of a person who doesn't follow the traditional path because I was not happy the way that my life was. I wanted to make a change because why not? Why not? Who doesn't like a change? Who doesn't like a better life? Who doesn't like a more money? Who doesn't like to drive a beautiful car? Who doesn't like to live in the lavish house? Who doesn't? And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with asking more money. There's nothing wrong with losing more weight. There's nothing wrong for changing the job. There's nothing wrong for hating the career. Nothing wrong with anything. A lot of people criticized me. A lot of people said terrible things to me. A lot of people disrespected me. My self-worth was zero. But do you think if I listened to those people, I would have changed my life? Hell no. But you know what you can do? Then stop listening to those people. Cut those people from your life. And if you think the people around you are keeping you low, then don't talk to them. Don't tell your plans to anyone. Just cancel everybody. If your friend calls you every weekend and wanted to hang out with you so she can have a good time and you yourself doesn't want to hang out and you're only going to keep that relationship, then my friend, I am telling you today, cut that relationship. Because let me also tell you another truth, which I learned in a hard way. People want you to never succeed. They want you to stay same level as them. You know why? Because that makes them happy. When I was building my business, I kept everything to myself because I knew the people around me would not understand. The dreams, the goals that I had would shake everybody if I tell them. It sometimes shake me. Hey Ankita, who are you to have such a big dreams? But I do because I know that I can. But people around me were not that open-minded people. I knew it. And during this process, I saw when I start telling my friends about my business, about my plan, about my job, I saw within a second a look on their faces. I saw how quickly they changed. Some reached out to me only wanting to know what's happening in my life. What am I building? So they get the secret. Some didn't even reach out to me. Some just made a face and told me in my face that, oh, you're not gonna succeed. Oh, this is a small hobby, right? You mean like your hobby? Like your small business, like a hobby business? You know why these people do that? Because they want you to stay small. Because if you grow, that tell them that they are incapable of something. And I didn't know this until I learned my hard way. Everybody around me just changed and I saw their true colors. It made me realize, am I doing the right thing? Why am I burning all the relationship around me? Am I really right on this path? Maybe something wrong with me, but no. That was my low self-worth was talking. Because I didn't have a self-worth, I didn't have a self-respect. All I was doing is people-pleasing whole my life. So when I made a decision to change my life, people around me got uncomfortable with me. They got uncomfortable with my dreams. They got uncomfortable that I am going to rise and they are stuck there. So this is why if your friends are keeping you where you are, then cut those friends. Any relationship that is keeping you low, cut your friends, cut your relationship, cut everybody. It could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be your partner, it could be your best friend, it could be your brother, it could be a sister, whoever it could be. If somebody doesn't want you to grow, I want you to tell you, it is a time. Maybe God is trying to tell you something. Hey, maybe change relationship in your life. If nobody is supporting you, doesn't mean that you are the crazy person. It means you are the first one to make the change. I know how hard it is to make a change when you have nobody in your life. I know it is scary. I know it is so scary to cut your family, to cut your friends, to cut everybody around you. It is so hard. I know because I'm living through it. But what I can tell you, once you reach the other side, your life will be full of happiness. Your life will be full of fulfillment. Your life will be so happy that every single day you're going to wake up and you're going to say, thank you, God, for this beautiful life. Because life is so short. Life is so short to live miserable. And if you want to make a change, watch out for my next video, because in my next video, I am going to talk about how I changed my life and the steps that I follow. And I'm going to give you everything. What I did, how I changed my life, and those tips are going to help you. If you feel like subscribe, then subscribe. If not, it doesn't matter. Just come back and watch the video. Thank you so much for watching. And today I'm going to tell you one thing. Believe in yourself and go change your life. Bye.